All right, my friends, welcome back to another live stream for this Tuesday. I guess we can call this Lockdown Live. I'm not sure what else to call it instead of a Total OS Today Live, right? Well, it is official here in Ohio. We are on lockdown, but not as bad as some other places in the world. I wanted to give a shout out to my friend Stephanie. She's in more of a severe lockdown in Munich, Germany. So Stephanie is an independent singer-songwriter that has been greatly affected by what's been going on. So if you haven't already, check out Stephanie's music. There is a link below in the show notes. I have a photo of her I can share with you. I don't think she would mind. When she came to visit here last year, this is one of the local stages here in town, performing her song Gone, an extended version of the song that you have not heard. Killer song. She absolutely knocked it out of the ballpark, at least from the crowd's reaction. So check out our friend Stephanie. She could use your help as she is on lockdown, as are other artists. So you can check out Stephanie's music on stephanieforian.bandcamp.com, on Spotify and other streaming services. Again, there's a link below in the show notes. Stephanie, hang in there. The community misses you, and we want you back for another concert whenever you are able to. So hang in there, Stephanie. Hello, Frost Ranger. I am doing fine. Today is my birthday, so happy birthday to me, I guess. This is not the gift that I wanted, what's going on in the world today, but yeah. I got a call from my dad. Got a call from my dad in Italy, southern Italy. He's okay. I got a call from a friend in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, to wish happy birthday. Everybody's fine. I hope you guys are okay. Those of you who are watching this now, watch this on the repeat. It's quite a journey, what's going on in the world today. So be safe out there. Yeah. Yes, thank you. Happy quarantine birthday. I'm so lucky. I do have a joke, sort of. I am at home social distancing myself. I just had a conversation with the spider. He's a web designer. Best I could do. How's everybody doing? This is Kroger Seltzer Water Lemon Lime. I should have poured this in the glass of red wine. That's what I should have done. But the wine's upstairs. I ain't budging. Anyway, so I do have some news for today. I'll wait and see if anybody else, if more people drop in the live chat. This was unscheduled. Of course, this whole world event was unscheduled. That photo that you're seeing, by the way, makes me feel good. That is a picture of Florida. I think it's Bell Harbor. 12 years ago, me in the rental car. And every time I see that picture, I get warm and fuzzy feelings. So I'm sharing it with you. I hope you like it. So, hello, Florida. A Geezer Geek is in the house. Welcome. How are you? So, as far as I know, I am still going to do a Linux 18 for this Saturday. No, not this Saturday. It's going to be this Friday night. It may be a shorter one than usual. Check your emails. We'll have some fun. We'll talk about what is your best or what is your favorite software for Linux or Windows or Mac, because at least some of the software is cross-platform. So there you go. I can tell you that one of my favorite pieces of software is OBS Studio, what I'm using now. So there you go. Yes, it's the Linux Quarantine. That's, where's my pen here? That's That's one for Farron. Jot that down. That's one joke for Farron and one for me. So it's a tie. Anyway. All seriousness, be safe out there. Stay home. Tony is in the house. Welcome. If you would like to sponsor a video or a live show such as the Linux A-Team, I am getting some emails, inquiries about that. Just send me an email and we'll go from there. Or you can check out the links below in the show notes if you want to support these live shows or the channel. So thank you. You try to think of a joke about social distancing. Well, I told a couple jokes this past weekend. One joke was, that's as far as you got, right? But one joke was a guy walks into a bank wearing a gas mask. People in the bank are freaking out. The guy says, "Relax, I'm just here to rob the bank." Yep. Anyway, somebody posted a clip of Italian mayors going on TV who are very unhappy about people not paying attention to what's going on in Italia and the lockdown. You had quite a few of the mayors with press releases saying, "What the bleep?" And they're saying this in Italian, but I'm going to just loosely translate. "What the bleep is the matter with you, you stupid bleep? If I catch you on the street, I'm going to send the police after you with a flamethrower." Italians don't mess around. So if you are in Italy watching this, please stay home. Unless, of course, you got to get food or something. We will survive. We will find a way. So that's what I'm going to say about that. Tony, it's been a while. How you been? What is new with you? All right, so there is a lot of news. Tony's keeping 6 feet away from the monitor. I am not 6 feet. The monitor is like a little bit more than arm's length right there. I have like a 40-inch TV that the speakers are blown or the soundboard inside is blown, so I use it as a monitor. So it's not 6 feet away, but yeah, I don't think a virus can hit the TV, can it? I don't think so. I don't know. By the way, those of you who still use Arch, I have some spare Motrin I can send to you. That's just a joke. CFWW is in the house. Good day to you. I wish well to you too. So, if we have anybody new watching who would like to say hello or have a question, ask it now. And we'll move on to the news topics at hand. So, but yeah, do be safe out there. So, I know with a lot of us spending more time at home, I suspect there will be a surge of YouTube traffic, a surge of streaming services, such as music, stuff like that. And again, if you haven't already, check out Stephanie's music on Spotify, and I'm giving her a shout out because she is stuck at home without nowhere to go to perform her music. So make sure you guys check her out. She came here to visit last year, and she's an awesome lady. So please do check her out. All right, so let me bring up my news articles here. We'll go from there. Looks like the stream looks good on my end. Music's playing fine. Tony, you're on lockdown for 4 weeks until April 12th. Okay, all right. Yeah. Officially, you were on lockdown till April 6th or something like that. It's not a full lockdown. We are able to, if you have pets, a dog, take the dog out for a walk, go for a jog. If it's just you, away from other folks, groceries and stuff like that. But yeah, it's not how I wanted to spend my birthday. But hey, I'm here with you guys, so it's not bad at all, I guess. All right, so there is news. Let me go into the news here. Let's go ahead and show you these here. All right, I think you guys can see this now, right? So this is as of today. I think YouTube is going to limit HD video uploads and or streaming, I guess, for a while to help alleviate some of the internet traffic. Can't say that I blame them. Again, with a lot of people stuck at home, I would imagine all internet traffic is going to spike. I think I've seen commercials or read somewhere where any overage data fees may be lessened or eliminated. If I read that correctly, I'm not sure. Hi Spin, how are you? But yeah, so just to let you guys know, those of you who watch this or any video on YouTube on the replay, if it's in standard definition, I believe the way YouTube will be setting things up is you'll be able to watch these, I believe, only in standard def, unless you choose, I believe, to play it in high definition, if I am not mistaken. But of course, that is subject to change, you know, as things progress with this virus. So just to let you guys know, if video quality isn't what it should be, do not blame the content creators. Just to let you guys know that YouTube will be doing this, and probably not only YouTube, you know, maybe Vimeo and other services also may be doing this to help alleviate internet traffic, as a lot of people now are working from home, those that can. Of course, YouTubers only pretty much stick with the internet. I do a few podcasts, and we'll talk about that here shortly. Also, hi Don, how are you? Welcome. So again, bear in mind what's going on with YouTube. Video quality may not be up to par. I would imagine that unless you're doing, you know, live outdoor events, which you probably should be doing right now, you know, but there's lots of sun and nature, you probably don't need to do streaming in 1080p or in 4K. At this point in time. So just be aware of that. Alright, what else do we have here? So it looks like the world's fastest supercomputer, I believe this is called Summit, might be able to help us out in finding a possible treatment or cure for this world virus. I believe out of a possible possible 8,000 drug combinations, something like that, this supercomputer found a possible 77 possible combinations, treatments to possibly treat this virus. And aren't almost, if not all, of the supercomputers around the world powered by Linux, a form of Linux? So who knew? Linux may save humanity. Yeah, Linux may save us. So to all of the Linux developers around the world, I salute you, and we need you. So yeah, this thing is amazing, super fast. The power of 200 petaflops, and yeah, it's impressive. If this thing works, I don't know, you know, how soon it can possibly find a cure or a treatment. Not soon enough, to say the least. But it's nice to know that Linux has a role in humanity. So there you go. All right, another thing that is spiking, of course, is web conferencing apps. Let's go to the next article here. So people are skipping. Oh, people are so slick. People are skipping Zoom meetings by looping videos of themselves paying attention. Isn't that slick? Oops, the cat's out of the bag. Oh man, I'm gonna get some vicious email. Toss, you're not supposed to tell anybody. Toss, come on. Sorry, it's just a funny headline. I'm gonna say it anyway. But yeah, so I believe Zoom stock has shot up quite a bit. I haven't used Zoom yet for the live events. The free version is limited to, I believe, 40 minutes. I've done half-hour shows before, so I suppose I could use Zoom. I wish it was like 60 minutes. Yeah, 40 minutes can go by pretty quickly during a live event. But that being said, Zoom, the paid version, is well worth it. I believe it's, shoot, I think Steve has it. Yeah, subscriptions, I think about $200 up to what, $500 a year, something like that. So if this is something that you do full time, will do or do on a frequent basis, Zoom is quite worth it. A lot of or at least some YouTubers like to use Zoom for their live shows and video conferencing. I generally use Jitsi. I believe Hangouts is still around. A form of Hangouts is still around. The StreamYard is another favorite one. But yeah, if I did this full time, I would probably consider switching to Zoom. So there you go. Robot Gamer is in the house. Robot, you have allergies. Oh no. Is it time of year for allergies? Anyway, so yeah, so check out Zoom. Well, here's something I did not expect this next news article. Windows 10 outperforming Linux on a $5,000 laptop. And Ubuntu, well, beats Clear Linux. You'll have to check it out. This is on Phoronix.com to get the full test report here. I suppose I'm not too surprised, again, when we have, with the lack of a national Linux standard, not just for the software, but for graphics drivers and all that. This is probably not that unusual, but yeah, it's just one of those things that until we get a national standard, like a Chromebook, Chrome OS is one standard, at least what I'm aware of. Yeah, this is probably not that surprising to have a news article like this. So, all right, next article here. Linux Mint Debian 4 has been released. You can get more information on linuxmint.com. I've checked out Debian in the past. It's not quite. The one thing about these Debian releases, some of them may not be quite as bug-free as a non-Debian edition release, such as an LTS release. However, if you are familiar with Linux and would like to try something different, you can check out Debian Edition. For me, I prefer the, I guess I could call them standard releases for Linux Mint. But if you would like to tinker and learn something more, there's nothing wrong with trying Linux Mint Debian Edition. So check it out. Finally, I mentioned podcasts. Anchor app has been around, I believe, a year or two now. They are making it easier to start a podcast if you know very little about podcasting. I've been thinking about signing up for Anchor. I post occasional podcast on the Toss Today Patreon account if you would like to support the channel that way and watch these streams or listen to some of these streams on the go in the form of an MP3 download, a audio download. But I have been thinking about trying out Anchor, as they say here, make it easier to start a podcast and to promote a podcast to the different platforms such as Google Podcasts and Spotify and Apple and all that. So if you're interested in starting a podcast, you may want to check out Anchor. One of my favorite podcasts that I listen to from Michael Moore, called Rumble with Michael Moore, uses Anchor, if I am not mistaken. All right, so let's go back here, and let's go back to me and my photo of Belle Harbor, Florida. I miss Florida. So Don says, be less bug-free due to Debian's testing of the packages. Meant there would be less bugs. Yeah, well, there are different types of Debian to download. What is the unstable? There's the testing, and then there's the stable branch still, right? I don't believe that has changed, right? Yeah. Yeah. Keep in mind that Debian generally not recommended for beginners. There's nothing wrong with Debian. As you become more advanced, Debian can be quite stable, quite simple. Simple in terms of you can download a Debian ISO, then make it your own and install only what you want to install. Kind of like building on I guess as you was an Arch distribution. Those of you who use Arch, I don't use Arch personally. But yeah, Debian stable should be quite stable. Keep in mind that packages may not be the latest packages, but they should be stable. So, yeah. Torval showed us good things can come from social distancing, Linux itself. Well, there's nothing wrong with private time, as it were, but to have private time 7 days a week, or distancing 7 days a week, in this case maybe possibly for weeks or months, may be a bit much to ask for of people to do. So yeah, especially if the weather's nice. Yeah, as soon as I get a sunny day, today is raining, I'm going to go for a walk and get my exercise. I try to exercise here down in here in the office, do my stretches and push-ups and sit-ups. But nothing beats going out in the sun and getting fresh air. I don't care what you use, Windows, Linux, or Mac, or whatever. There is no substitute for nature, right? So. Well, I'll stick around a little bit longer here. It's almost dinner time. So, again, if there's anybody new watching that would like to say hello, please do. And I'll stick around a little bit longer, then we'll wrap this up. Let me check out the weather forecast here real quick. Showers and showers. Oh, joy. Sunny Thursday. I'll take that. Station 67 is in the house. Well, hello. Have you been on before? I think you have. What's up? Welcome. Ron is in the house. Ron fully agrees with that statement. Very well. Thank you. You know, I remember that going to the Belle Harbor shops as we look at that photo. What a nice place to go shopping there, you know. And if you are single, that is one of the places to be, at Belle Harbor. Oh, that's Ghosty. Okay, right. Got it. Okay. Yeah. I remember now. Welcome. Rudy is in the house. How's it going, man? Welcome. Rudy, you missed out on the joke I had before. I am social distancing myself at home. I had a conversation with a spider. He's a web designer. It's a family channel. Have to keep it clean. Now in the private chats, anything goes. That'll be Friday night. Let me turn on the ticker feed, see if something catches my eye. Let's play a different tune here. I like the song. Closer Than Before. You like that joke? I liked it. It made me laugh. Yes, that is Stephanie playing in the background. She is on lockdown, like total lockdown in Munich. She has no jobs lined up, nothing. It's a little rough for her and for artists. So check out her music, buy her CDs, stream on Spotify if you can, and let's try to give her a hand here, a little help in these difficult times. This is her song, Closer Than Before. That's from last year. She does have a very nice voice, yes. Yes, she came to visit last year. She did a couple shows here locally. That photo I just showed you, that was local here in town, a stage here in town. Yeah, it was great. It was great. She, I think she surprised a lot of people here. We don't normally get that kind of quality talent. Well, I shouldn't say that. Sometimes we do, but yeah, it turned out very well. Closer to home. Anyway. There's a link for Stephanie there in the chat. Check it out. But yeah, it was nice having a YouTuber here for a meetup, you know, and it was a nice visit. I hope to bring her back after all this mess is over. Maybe we'll do a live show from here or something. We'll see. We'll see. I'll try to make it work out. So, but if you check out her webpage or YouTube, tell her I sent you. She reads all the comments, and as far as I know, she replies to every single comment. So that's what she does. So Ghosty, what are you using now for Linux? Let's go ahead and give us, it's dinner time here for me anyway. So let's give this 5-minute warning and we'll wrap it up for today. I want to thank everybody for spending some of your social distancing time with me. Always a pleasure. So you were running Debian and MX19. Two separate HHDs. And Debian on the laptop. What DE are you running on Debian? Is it Mate, XFCE, GNOME? Those are probably what, the top 3 desktop environments now, maybe? I don't know. Silent Robot, I am doing fine. Thank you for asking. XFCE, Lappy has GNOME. Okay, cool. I no longer run XFCE. Pretty much I have Mate as my main unit. I do have Cinnamon. Yeah, Dan. Well, I have Cinnamon on one of my ThinkPads. Then I have standard Ubuntu on my backup desktop for just to have some different. So if you're running GNOME, make sure you have at least 4 gigs of RAM to make it run comfortably. So what's up, Dan? How are you? Probably be downloading Ubuntu Mate 20.04 sometime this week or maybe the weekend. Install it in my Toshiba test machine. OpenBox, Rudy? OpenBox is pretty fast. I've tested OpenBox in the past. It zips, yeah. Looks like Ars Technica has a complete guide to the virus. You may want to check out if you're interested. Yeah, I am still running Ubuntu Mate on the main rig. I got Ubuntu Mate 1910, stable, but obviously I'm going to have to upgrade because it expires June, July, something like that. So yeah. The census keeps bugging you. Aren't they gonna like delay that, Dan, with this mess going on now? I mean, I don't know. Hello, Werner. Welcome. Running Ubuntu at the moment. You follow in love with GNOME, and you're running it comfortably on. You're running GNOME comfortably on 2 gigs of RAM. Are you sure about that? That's not enough usually. Well, if you don't do any live streaming or video editing, you probably could run it on 2 gigs, yeah. Linux Lite deserves more attention. Yeah, the last time I looked at Linux Lite, it was fine. Yeah. Yeah. Your second notice in the mail today for the census? I thought I could have sworn I saw a report that was going to be postponed or pushing it back or so. I mean, I have stuff here. Speaking of the census, yeah, I got stuff here to look at, to mail in. I'll look at it this weekend, but I'm not in a rush. Not with all that's going on today, this year. GNOME uses a lot of resources, but uses them well. Now gives it back when you need it. It's gotten more efficient, but it's not quite there yet in terms of speed. Not quite there. Sneaky Linux is in the house. You missed sometime due to being teacher in the chat. Oh, that's right. Yeah, you teach, don't you? Oh, it's an adjustment for all of us, to say the least. And SSD definitely helps. Yes, I'm running Ubuntu and an SSD If I did not have an SSD, I would not be running Ubuntu. Yeah. Yeah. So you been sneaky? Check my messages real quick. Oh, speak of Stephanie, she sent me a birthday wish. So, Steph, if you watch this on the replay, I know your internet there is fairly slow. It has DSL, but thank you, and we miss you. So, come back and do a show for us. I'll send a reply when I'm done here. Stephanie sent me something to make me laugh for my birthday. I'm not going to share it with you, but yeah. Thank you. Thank you. It's my birthday today. Well, guess I should have mentioned it before, but I did before you guys jumped on late. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, this virus thingy, this is not what I wanted for my birthday. How many times I got to tell you folks? I wanted red wine. Not a red virus, or whatever the color, bleep it is. Try to keep things light. I know it's rough for a lot of people, so hang in there. All of our nurses, doctors, everybody has been affected by this. We will get through this. Life will find a way. Thank you, Steve. Thank you. So, yeah, there's nowhere to go, so I'm stuck here with you guys. Lucky me. Private account says you lucked out that your birthday landed on the date. The music's not too loud, is it? You lucked out that your birthday landed on the date when you can literally help the world by staying home and being lazy on the couch. Yep, that is one way to look at it. Yeah, my couch is actually right behind me, but it would look kind of weird, you know, doing a live show in my pajamas laying down on the couch like this. Yeah, it would look kind of... Hi, Julie. EB is in the house. Thank you, sir. I remember that song, Warner. Here I am, stuck in the middle with you. Something to the left of me, something to the right, something like that. Here I am. Shelter in place, yeah. Ripple was 99 cents a quart a half century ago. Ripple. Okay, what is Ripple? I'll stick with my lemon line, no calorie seltzer water. Yeah, I'm trying to drop 10 pounds. Have a drink on me, Sneaky. What's that song? Have a drink on me. Who sings that song? Have a drink on me. Drink on me. Have a drink on me. Is that AC/DC? I don't know. Warner says give that man a record No, we have to give the recording contract to our good friend here. That would be Stephanie. This is a photo of her. Again, this is a photo of her here locally last year. That girl needs a recording contract. She's got the voice. I do not. At least not a singing voice. Yeah, so she deserves the contract. You know. Red wine 50 cents cheaper than Boone's Farm. Okay. Yeah, I actually have red wine. It's upstairs though. I don't feel like getting it. We'll cook some dinner soon. I'll have some red wine. Maybe the whole bottle. Hey, it's my birthday. You know. Clowns to the left of me, joke. That's right. Clowns to the left of me, jokers to the right. Here I am, stuck in the middle with you. Ooh. AC/DC, yes. I was actually playing some Hall & Oates. Private thighs. Eyes. Private thighs. You can see where my mind's at. Private eyes, they're watching you. Private Linux kernels, they're not watching you. At least I hope they're not. How do we know? Yes, alcohol's a good disinfectant, so drink the whole bottle. Okay. You know, since there's a run on disinfectant wipes, why not just take some paper towels, dip them in red wine, and disinfect yourself as you're drinking it, right? Oh man, this disease is really bad as you're wiping yourself and drinking it. Somebody check the cat out. Thank you, Sneaky. I feel better now. Yeah. Well, we'll leave the singing to our friend Stephanie. How does that sound? Yeah. Anyway. I have to check to see if they got more wipes in. Clorox wipes or whatever, yeah. They finally got some refill of liquid soap in the other day. So I'll have to check tomorrow. Yeah. Present Arms Linux. Hello, how are you? Welcome, Present Arms. You know that Finland has closed its borders. You can no longer cross the finish line. Ba-da-ba-ding. Yeah. Tim O is in the house. Thank you, Tim. Thank you, sir. How are you? Tim, are you free Friday evening for the next Linux 18? The topic will be our favorite software. I'll be sending out invitations Friday. Unless the internet crashes. I don't know. Possibly you'll try to be on. Yeah. Yeah, try and come on if you can. If you guys haven't already, check out the last Linux 18. One of Tim's kids came on and we had a little blooper at the end. It was cute. Any idea what happened to Tim F? Honestly, I do not, Steve. Some of you guys might recall a year or so ago he was a co-host in quite a few of our chats. The last full show Stephanie did on the channel, the 3-hour concert, he was my co-host, but I haven't heard. I don't know. Yeah, so Tim, if you're watching this, Tim F, I hope you're okay. And the community misses you too, so stop back when you can. South Africa goes into a 21-day total lockdown. Ouch. Okay. You fall under essential services, Werner. Okay, well that's good. Look, a lot of people are going to be like really, really hurting. All jokes aside here, restaurant workers, owners, food delivery, the list goes on, and this includes artists, YouTubers, but independent artists, singers like our friend Stephanie. So again, spread the word about her song, her CDs. She's on Spotify and all the streaming services. If you stream her music on Spotify, Google Play, and others, it doesn't cost you a dime. Yeah. Just help her out by spreading the word about our friend Stephanie. She could use the help, and that's what the community is all about, sticking together. Your daughter got a laugh. Yeah, I thought it was. Look, I thought it was a fart. Okay, but I guess she had to blow her nose. So okay. Dan feels like you're under house arrest. It does feel that way. It's worse for my dad, because they are taking this a lot more seriously there in Italy, as well they should, at least for now. So yeah, we do need a federal stimulus as soon as possible. I think they were voting on that today or something. Um, sometimes I do think technology is smarter than us humans. But I guess in the end, a combination of technology and human brains will find a cure for this, hopefully soon. So, lockdown with police force in the UK. Yeah, I thought I saw, what's his name? Boris, is that his name? What time Friday? I'm guessing, Tim, Friday, 10 p.m. Eastern Time, my time. Yeah, Friday night, so. Yeah. House Arrest was a tune by Crush, the 90s. I don't know. Boris Johnson, okay. So Apple plans to start reopening retail stores in the first half of April. Those of you who shop at Apple, there you go. Of course, that is all subject to change, right? We just don't know. Um, yeah. Yeah. I did see that, yeah. So, hello, Robert. Welcome. If there's ever a time in history where, that phrase where we are all in this together, boy, ain't that the truth. Ain't that the truth? Yeah. We're not at the peak. No, I don't think we are. Yeah. The apple will have worms in it. That's one for Dan. All right. If there's anybody else watching would like to jump in, I know I said 15 minutes ago 5-minute warning, but I'll stick around a little bit long. I don't mind. Like I said, I really can't. The places that I like to go, like to have a coffee or Applebee's or restaurants are all shut down. So right now it's either I can't even go for a walk. It's raining, so I don't feel like going back to Walmart again. So I'll stick around a little bit longer. If anybody else has any questions or if somebody watching that has not had a chance to say hello, don't be shy. We are all in this together. So. I guess the number one thing is to wash your hands. Yeah, and social distancing till we can try and slow this down. Yeah, Robert. Yeah. Might as well do a 24. Zeb did a 24-hour stream. That's like a marathon. I did do a 6-hour stream, like a telethon, to help support this channel. A year or two ago. I started at 9. I ended it at 3. 9 till 3 in the morning. I don't know, maybe I'll do that again. He was on 24 hours. I find that hard to believe. Yeah. Yeah. I'm in pretty good shape, and I don't think I could stay on 24 hours. Yeah. Hello, Richard. Good day to you. I am doing fine, my friends, he's saying. We are doing fine. Today is my birthday, so I thought I would share it with you, Richard. In fact, I was waiting for you to come on. What took you so long? Yeah, Tim. The 1918 flu is proof of social distancing. Yeah, I think you're right. PA, yeah. Yes, we are lucky to have the internet to socialize. Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah, if it wasn't for this and my Comcast, I would lose my mind. Maybe, I don't know. Avoid products that contain sugar. Virus feeds on sugar. Oh, okay. Well, a little sugar with my coffee, but not too much. Yeah. Thank you, Richard. There's a link there for Seb's 24-hour stream. How did he make it? Right? Wow. Dan says, take up basket weaving. Yeah, that'll keep me from driving me insane, sure. I'll be turning to a basket case, Get some glutamine and use it. Awesome for building one's immune system. Okay, well there you go. Seb is some sort of a robot. I see. Yeah, I'm not going to do a 24-hour stream. Maybe 6-hour, maybe. If somebody wants to sponsor a 6-hour stream, I'm open for it. As long as we have people in the chat, I don't mind, so. Supplement with vitamin D, selenium, and zinc. I've heard of that, yeah. Yeah. Spin does not want to distro hop again. Well, I distro hopped for 10 years. Yeah. It was for charity. Got it. Well, I think Zeb is retired, right? If I'm not mistaken. What's wrong with face mask weaving? There's nothing wrong with that. No, wrong, but I'm just not going to do it. No. I will do my part to help our medical personnel by staying a lot at home when I can, avoid, crowds and social contact, and try not to get sick. So yeah. All right, Sneaky. Thank you for stopping by, my man. Go do your editing. Turmeric and garlic. Antiviral properties. I know the garlic. Don't know about turmeric, Robert. Yeah. Dan is still hopping thanks to Biddle. I don't know if that's good or bad. Okay, vitamin D, huh? Va bene. So what are you guys doing when you're locked in at home? Are you watching mainly YouTube, streaming, movies, music? What are you doing? Renting movies? I like this song, Small Town Blues. Dan watches me. Amen. Ginger, honey, and lemon. Yep. Wall-to-wall music videos, yes. Dad says, compile Gentoo. No. Maybe I can ask Stephanie to write a Linux song or something, yeah. Yep. Yep, Sembra Stephanie. See. Blues. Tony's going crazy. What happened? Anyway, small town blues. Yeah, I think the world's got the blues now. Richard says, Gentoo, never forget about it. Thank you. Well, I do use Gentoo based. I have a Chromebook. It's packed away over there. So I have nothing against Gentoo. Chromebooks are, you know, awesome. So yeah. All right. I am starting to get a little hungry, so this will be the real 5-minute warning, and then I'm out of here. Vitamin C in a raw form is good. Peppers, sauerkraut. Okay. It's Dr. Toss show. Hey. Yo, Finland doesn't recall Linux. Nah, not gonna happen. Yeah. I'm just chilling watching the Hallmark Channel too, to the left of me here. So there's something about happy endings, you know. I know it's all fixed, it's phony, but there's just something about happy endings, you know. Can't get enough of them, right? All right, Werner, you got to run off. Very good. You be safe too, Robert. Stuck indoors with the wife for 4 weeks, enough to drive anyone crazy. Chromebook, that's cheating on Gentoo. No. There's nothing wrong with using a Linux-based machine and not having to use Motrin. So it's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. Yeah. Hey, it works, so I use it. Yeah. We do, Richard, yeah. Yeah. Your missus makes jigsaws of things? Oh, of all things. It sounded like your wife makes jigsaws of things as in she messes things up, but it's of all things. I have to read it right. You know, I don't want to get in trouble here. OS shaming is lame. That's a great title for a future live show. OS shaming is lame. I'm gonna have to write that down. That actually, I kind of like that. OS shaming. I'm gonna write that down. Literally write it down. OS shaming is lame. I made a note of that. Imagine that. Pen and a notepad. Yeah. See? Ah, she makes jigsaw puzzles at home and breaks stuff at home. A double talent. Hello, Tam. How are you? Is the whole of the USA in lockdown? May well come to that, Raffy boy. Not yet. But we may have to do that. So, welcome. And you're coming at the tail end of this, sorry. But it's dinner time here. It's time for me to eat. So, right now we are on lockdown in Ohio. Not a full lockdown, but nevertheless it is a lockdown. So, it's worse in Italy, where my dad called me today for my birthday. So he's okay. He's in the south by the ocean. And but yeah, we'll just have to wait and see. Raffy boy's on the way to bed. Well, good for you. Didn't Trump hint the lockdown is going to end soon? I do not follow the rules of Dr. Trump. So shut down the ticker feed, and I think we'll wrap this up for today. So what can I say, guys? Be safe. If you missed any of this, go ahead and replay it. If anybody wants to sponsor a video or a live show or event, just send me an email. Thanks again to Stephanie for the terrific music. Again, check out StephanieForian.com. The link's below in the show notes. And check out our music if you haven't already. And I'll catch you guys hopefully sometime soon as we practice some more Linux social distancing. Arrivederci.